snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He knew all along that this new landscape in college football would be a challenge. That's why in the Big Ten, they were preparing all along for these West Coast teams to have to travel a long way. They've been putting some sports science research together to make sure their players have all of the information they need to perform at their best. We'll see if they can bring that to the field here today. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Ducks headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. Coming out with it, it's Wallace. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll try it over the left side. And they're able to make the tackle.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Ducks! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early, you put yourself in a hole, not good.
setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today. Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Here's more to throw. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Moore to the air. Finds his man. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The Ducks line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Now on the return. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Hansen. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Ready.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the grab close to the logo. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Is on the field to get this drive going. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end now in motion. Might have a chance. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Dante Moore. Fakes to grab. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Ducks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll go play action with Moore. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Along the sideline, got it in the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll leave it with the lone back. There's a crease. The 50, the 40, the 20. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Peoples. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the second quarter. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for blockers. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Has it back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Trying to get outside, it's Davison. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing more. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Turning it on. At the 20. Touchdown Ducks. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.